Hey everybody, it's Eduardo here with your DraftStream final results and talent pool preview. This brings a tear to my eye. She did it, y'all. Our mascot is on top. Mom, the brown baby, has won. This is historic. This is unprecedented. My mother, Claudette Jackson, not only made her first DraftStream top 5, but she won the whole damn thing outright. I couldn't be prouder. This is astonishing. She's going to be impossible all week, crowing over her victory, but she deserves it. She earned it. It's been a long time coming. She's never won a Cinema Draft game. She's never won a DraftStream game until today. So let's see how she did it. And as if that weren't enough, Gamble 24x7 comes in second and also takes the low ball. And he's a perfect low ball call sheet winner. That's right. So he has now pulled off, I guess, the grand slam of the perfects. He has now made a perfect call sheet. He has now made a perfect lowball call sheet. The only DraftStream player to do that. Congratulations, G24, the homie. All right, so let's take a look at Mom's call sheet again. Just so proud. Excuse me. Give me a second. Okay, all right. I'll soldier on. All right, so she put together a headline optimal stack of Rising Phoenix, which honestly is where the tide turned for her. It was when Rising Phoenix came in with its Google user score that really threw her call sheet into overdrive. A 3-pack of Agretsuko, which turned out to be just barely the highest scoring title on the slate. Look, I mean, and this kind of value, I mean, way to go bargain hunting, Mom. This is incredible. 8,500 got her 156.59 points as a headliner for her base score of 111.85. She got 13x value out of her 8,500. That is outstanding. Outstanding value right there. And of course, we're hunting for at least 9.7x value off of your score when you're trying to get the most bang for your buck. So that was excellent. This also, I mean, just nailed the value plays pretty much. This 3-pack of You Cannot Kill David Arquette totally came in for her. 8,100 got her 148.68 points. Just 3 titles neatly grouped for maximum impact. Well done, Mom. Let's give it up for the draft, Mom. I'm so proud. Let's see how her call sheet compares to the perfect call sheet. And it was close. All she was missing was exposure to trinkets. One less Rising Phoenix and one less Agretsuko would have gotten her a headliner stack from trinkets, of which I'm enjoying. I mean, I've spoken about trinkets before. I don't know why I like this show so hard. I just do. And its second season has... I take it back. Trinkets came back to retake the #1 scoring title on the weekend. Okay, I see you, Trinkets. And at 12,000 for a headliner, you're basically getting just under 9.5, so 9.5x in value. So just about meets out. But for a headliner, though, at 158, you're doing okay. Yeah, that's 13x value right there. So she just really nailed the bargain plays. This is a bit of I guess this is a bit of stars and scrubs. She's got 4 5-figure salaries, and then the rest are 4-figure salaries. So she went high. I'm sorry, this is not Mom's call sheet. My bad. This is the perfect call sheet. In the perfect call sheet, it's a bit of a stars and scrubs right here. And another week where we go 8-1-1. 8 headliners, 1 co-star, 1 day player. Now, I promise you that is not the only way you can win at this game. For a while early on it used to be, then we made some rule changes. This is just a phenomenon we've noticed recently with a lot of distributive scores. Like this, the points aren't all bunched up at the top. They're kind of evenly distributed. Like, look at this week. 90.21, well above the season average. It was just a good week. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 titles over 100, which is good. And then you've got like another 5 more that are knocking on the doorstep of 100. So it's just a very high scoring week. And on weeks when you think it's probably going to score pretty high, you definitely want to optimize yourself apparently towards an 8-1-1 strategy. You want to get exposure to similar higher scoring titles. And the best way to get points out of that is to always make sure you get the most points possible. Remember, 20% bonus points for a co-star, 40% bonus points for a headliner. All right, so coming in second, and for money purposes, first, for the money rankings, it's Gamble 24x7. Well done. And in this, he had an optimal stack of Rising Phoenix, headliner stack of Agritsuko, and a headliner stack of David Arquette, and what let him down was the Garden Left Behind. Guess what? The scores were left behind. Now, even though he did get somewhere close to 12x in value for the headliner, it wasn't enough this week. Because look at overall, Mom was getting 14.67 per thousand. That's just crushing the value there. And there's nothing to sneeze at either. 14.53 in value per thousand points per $1,000 spent for Gamble 24x7. On any other week, he wins. This was just the Draft Mom's week. All right, who else can we check out? Oh, and then here I am bringing it up in third. And I guess I had too much trinkets. Too much trinkets, I guess, can be a bad thing when I could have saved some money on Rising Phoenix. And I mean, this also is another on any other week call sheet I probably could have won. Fatima wasn't bad. It just wasn't like this was a week where he had to be great, damn near perfect. And I just was not perfect. What's that line from Friday Night Lights, the movie? Can you be perfect for one game? I could not. And for money purposes, coming up in fourth and second in the non-Cinema Draft affiliated call sheets, Henner YYZ, the other Henry G, Henry Gomes. And he had, and I like this construction, this call sheet. I thought it would do a lot more than it did. I like exposure to Class Action Park, although, and maybe he was bringing on a challenge to himself to see how little he could spend in budget to score points. And to be honest with you, Henry, I've actually noodled in my old game brain a version of this game where you actually get bonus points for using less salary, but that's not going to be anything we're doing anytime soon. So it seems almost like a intellectual challenge to see how little he could spend to score so high. So to an extent, challenge accepted, or challenge won. You got pretty high using only 82% of your budget. He had good exposure here to Rising Phoenix, some trinkets. Masaba. It did not come through like we hoped it would. Still good value. 7,800 got you 95 points, but actually 134 headliner. But I think Google user score did not weigh in, and a couple of places didn't weigh in, so that kind of held its score back. Yeah, solid call sheet. Just couldn't quite win this week. And let's take a look at the perfect lowball call sheet, which also doubles as Gamble 24x7's call sheet. I mean, look at the perfection here. Hard to kill. And you know what? Because hard kill was so bad, it kind of ended up breaking my solver model. I had to rejigger my solver to figure out a way to make sure we got the minimum required 3 actors from different titles, and also minimum $75,000 spent, and then of course at least 1 day player, headliner, and co-star. So well played. That's an extra $25 coming your way. Don't make this a habit. But well played. So I think your total haul will be 10, 20, 35 plus $70. Wow. All right. Just breaking the bank this week. Henner YYZ, you will be getting $15 for your second place prize. And let's see. Oh, and the Roan settled back in the pack. And Omid, aka Idemo. I liked this call sheet. It's just, it turns out you did not have enough exposure to Rising Phoenix. Who would have thunk it? I don't think even I had that much Rising Phoenix. Oh, actually I had 3. Well, you could have probably stood to use a little more Rising Phoenix, but for a first call sheet this time out, Idemo, a very strong, very confident call sheet. Looking forward to seeing what you bring with you this week. All right, so let's go on to the new call sheet, this week's call sheet. And I don't want to put any money on this, but I am sure we're going to smash the average this week. We've got Season 3 of AP Bio. We've got Mulan. We've got Away, that series with, that sci-fi series, I guess, where we've colonized the moon or something? International Space Station with Hilary Swank. I want to watch this. I want to watch Mulan. I want to watch AP Bio Season 3. Noughts and Crosses. This actually is already debuted on BBC One, I believe. Yep, there it is. And I want to watch this show because it's like an alt universe where an African-like country has conquered Europe, so basically turning colonialism on its head. And then there's a Romeo and Juliet story in the middle of it. Now I'm enjoying it. It's a little, it's based off of a series of YA novels, young adult novels. Love is never black and white. So you see a little bit of this kind of on the nose, I wouldn't say tripe, but it could be stronger in some areas than that. And the production design's decent, but I wanted it to be a little slicker. If it had the budget of Brave New World, then this thing would be incredible. But so far it's pretty good. I'm in it for the high concept. Let's flip colonialism around. Let's see what it would have been like if blacks were ruling the world. And then Power Book 2 Ghost. So there's so much to watch this week. The Boys Season 2, and then Raised by Wolves, this really weird looking Ridley Scott sci-fi thing for the future, comes out, looks like on Thursday. There's just too much to watch this week, I'm telling you. What's that meme? Dis too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. Love Guaranteed. 6 things I want to watch now. 7. 8. So almost half of our talent pool is stuff that I want to watch. The movie discovery is real, y'all. Look at this. This is a rom-com, which looks like slight work on the face of it, but I love Damon Wayans Jr. Haven't seen Rachel Lee Cook in a minute. It's set in Seattle, although of course they filmed in Vancouver because we do not have tax credits in this stupid state. But yeah, and it's got Heather Graham. What more can you want? So I'm gonna check this out for at least half an hour. Gotta support the hometown, Seattle. But yeah, this is a week where and then a Charlie I can't take it. And then a Charlie Kaufman film. I'm thinking of Ending Things. So there's just way too much to watch. And because it looks like it's going to be such a high-scoring weekend, it's also going to be a high-salaried week as well. Now, we don't have anything quite at 20,000. There's no runaway winner because it seems like there'll be way too many things that's going to perform well this week. AP Bio is a decent start, 15,900. We know what it is. It's in its third season. Its scores are largely its scores. Away might be some sleepy value. If this thing is, I mean, Hilary Swank has done paycheck films and stuff before. This is a series, though. I want it to be good. Let's see who the creators are behind this thing. Andrew Hinderaker. Never heard of him. Any of the writers I know about? Oh, Jason Katims. Oh my goodness. Oh no, this is gonna be great. This is the guy who gave us Friday Night Lights, the TV show, Parenthood, Rise. Oh, that one season wonder. I loved it. Pure Genius, not so much. About a Boy. I like that little sitcom. The About a Boy TV adaptation of the movie, which is great. I never watched Parenthood. Apparently, it did pretty well. 103 episodes. That is definitely that network TV life, which I'm not sure we're ever going back to again. 22 episodes a season. Eek. Yeah, Friday Night Lights. Probably the first line is obituaries that he brought us this wonderful, wonderful TV series. Might be a top 10 of all time. I love that show. Boston Public. God damn. Yeah, and Roswell. So this guy's legit. All right, so that's your source of hidden value right here is Away. If Jason Katims is involved, it's quality. I'm going to be targeting this. I'm very intrigued by Bad Boy Billionaires India. The trailer's off the hook. That might be a hidden little Netflix hit here. Also coming out early. Looks like it's coming out on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So you will probably get some decent information on this before Game Lock. Charlie Kaufman, man, he's a little weird, which is why his price is just kind of medium at $10,200 for Toni Collette. He's an acquired taste. Not everybody can get behind Charlie Kaufman. So if it gets really good reviews, honestly, it might mean nothing because audiences, he's not mainstream is what I'm saying. He's not a mainstream writer or director for you. Love Guaranteed. This actually might be a little high at 7,800. I'm worried that yet another rom-com, not really well promoted, might just get lost in the shuffle at Netflix. You never know. What else? And Mulan. Mulan, I believe, is our highest priced offering, 18,500. And actually, this price feels low. I mean, people love Mulan, the comic. The trailers are extremely fire. This honestly could have been 20 grand, but because there's so much good stuff this week, I priced it a tick down. But if this thing does like 120, I would have wished I'd put it at 20 grand. Knots and Crosses. Oh, and then this one right here, Power 2, The Book of Ghosts. Now, it's a bit of a gamble because they always roll these out Sunday nights, but honestly, Stars usually puts them on Saturday night, like 12 p.m. 9 p.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So you'll get like a good day and some change of people, almost 2 days worth by the time Game Lock happens, 12 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. So you'll have plenty of time for people to take a look at Power Book 2 Ghost and respond to it. My only fear, now Power's a popular series, but my only fear is that people hate Michael Rainey Jr.'s character so much. We hate Tariq so much. He is worse than Joffrey. He is worse than Joffrey from Game of Thrones, I promise you. But so Michael Rainey Jr. just kills it as Tariq, aka Ghost's son. But man, and actually no real pictures. Oh, there he is. I mean, he's so good at playing such an asshole kid that I am a little afraid it might affect his ratings. But it's got. I mean, we love Naturi Naughton. She's back as his mama. I mean, as Tasha St. James. I'm ready. My body is ready. And also, it looks like they'll be debuting this after. They'll be debuting this after the season finale of P-Valley, another fave on the podcast. So, oh man, This is going to be another. This is going to be an. I'm making my prediction right now. This is going to be a week where the winning call sheet and the perfect call sheet is going to have minimum 5 titles on it. So you might want to spread the love around. And then I'm sorry, I take it back. The Boys is going to be huge. The Boys is going to be huge. Trust me on this. Trust me. So yeah, that's what I'm targeting. I'm targeting The Boys, Power Book 2, Mulan. I'm not gonna have enough salary. Definitely make use of the 3 max call sheets this week, because you're gonna want to try out some different strategies. It's going down this week. Damn it, it's going down in the Cinema Draft game of DraftStream. Thank you so much for watching and playing, everybody. It's gonna be a very big week. Very, very big week. Look for that hidden value here. You're gonna need the salary relief with Hillary Swank and away. But man, it's going down. I'll be back on Thursday night, sometime after 6 p.m. Pacific time, after Game Lock at that time. Thanks for playing, everyone. I'll see you on Thursday.